Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Onboarding with Bail HQ. I'm your CEO, Alex Coffman, and I'm looking forward to explaining how to do powers of attorney today with you. So we're on the powers of attorney page. If you've been watching our previous videos, we created a hypothetical defendant me, and we added myself as a client, as well as my indemnity reference and a bond, and a power to basically support that bond. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create powers of attorney in kind of an aggregated, quick way. So we're on the powers of attorney page here. We're going to go to add powers. And in this case, we have to create a prefix first. So the prefix, we might do something like AA, and the insurer AIA. And for example, I think the bond limit in this case will be 100,000. So we have to create a prefix first. So it's a new power prefix with the insurer and the default bond limit. So we're going to create a prefix, and then we're going to click here and click AA. Now the start, we're going to do, so this is going to be AA1, and we're going to end with AA, let's say 200. So we're going to add 200 powers. Their expiry are going to be on, let's say, July 31st. So let's add those 200 powers now. So now, as you can see, you have power AA200, which we had, so AA200, AA1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes all the way down. And of course, now we have $20 million in bonding capacity. We created this page because we know that every bail bondsman has a different relationship with their insurer. Those insurers often they have powers, and those powers come with prefixes. We figured this would be a very, very quick way for you to look at the prefix and look at the number that they had given you. So in many cases, it might be AA1 to AA50. And so you can come here with the bond limits added in, and you can add them. So in this case, we can edit it as well if you'd like. You could say this one is actually $1 million. We got the number wrong. Maybe we got our insurer wrong. But the point is that we can update these things here. So now we have almost $21 million worth of capacity. So that's it. And then, of course, you can export it if you like. You can export it if you like to the desktop anytime. But I hope this gives you an overview. If your insurer is not here, let us know, and we'll add your insurer. And the statuses here are all active, exhausted, expired, and deactivated. So this is a relatively simple thing. We'll come back to our bonds. We'll create a new bond really quickly. So we'll Alex Coffman. We'll do possession. We'll do Harris County. We'll do the great state of Texas. We'll do a Harris County court here on the 125th district. We'll do a $10,000 one with a $1,000 premium and a $500 down payment. We'll say the arrest was on Wednesday. And of course, now you can see here, and we have all of these powers of attorneys. We'll add this power of attorney here, move me out of the way there. And of course, the bond, so we'll add this power of attorney, and we'll say that the bond was posted on Wednesday. And so we'll create this bond. And so now, as I explained before, when you're onboarding your client to your office and you're using Bail HQ and you want to have them download the My Bail app on the Android or App Store, you can do that by basically pressing text to client or email to client. You have the bond information here, and crucially, the assignment has been added to the correct insurer and to the agent. And once we close this, you'll see that the total liability is out. You can search by AIA. If we were to search by bankers, nothing would come up. You can come back to powers, and you can see that we've actually used some of see how this, we've used $10,000 from AA7. And so that's why it reflects that change. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. And in our next episode, we're going to be working through prospects. So see you there.